What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing very well. I'm the Timmeister, and welcome back to the city of Dunswell. Here we are overlooking the beautiful campus of the Institute of Technology of Dunswell, with downtown in the midground and the beautiful northern mountains in the background. What a great city Dunswell is turning out to be. So, what I would like to get done in this episode, guys, is finally upgrade the Dunswell Institute of Technology to a level 5 campus. And the only thing stopping us from getting there is the campus attractiveness, which is only 1188 out of 1800. So our student population and our academic works are okay. We have plenty of those, but we're just missing some campus attractiveness for getting to level 5. Now, looks like we just won something from over here. Oh my god, we won like every game this season, so we're doing good. The Dunswell Institute of Technology Broncos. Nice. Alright, so yeah, if I overlook the campus, right now, campus buildings attribute to 1026, campus attractiveness units, whatever you want to call it, and then varsity sports only attributes to 168. So I think the campus would benefit from another varsity sports building. And that, to me, seems like the most logical thing to do, really, because I don't want to start placing down 2 of each buildings in the campus. Right now, I have 1 of everything, with the exception of dorms, which I have 2 of. But if you look at my student capacity, I have, like, tons and tons of capacity, so I don't really have to worry about that. I don't want to start placing down duplicates of each building, so let's go ahead and place down a stadium. Now, I'm not going to hide this from you guys. I had to do a little bit of work off camera in order to decide what I wanted to place down, because this was kind of a big undertaking, because all of these varsity sports buildings are absolutely massive, and I had to decide which neighborhood to destroy in order to place one of these buildings down. I didn't want to destroy just any neighborhood and then place down a stadium. So my choices were, so first, I already have a basketball arena and a track and field stadium, so I don't want to place any of those. So my first choice was the aquatic center, which is the smallest of all the buildings. And then next is the baseball park, which is a little bigger than the aquatic center. And then lastly, we have the American football stadium, which is absolutely massive. And I settled on the American football stadium, which of course has the biggest footprint. So I'll have to destroy the most neighborhood, I guess, in order to fit this somewhere. So the location that I did choose is over here. So just the reason why I chose this location is it's relatively close to the campus area. If you check my zone here, I'll just have to like bridge the zone over here in order for the stadium to fit into the zone. And the other reason is because of the grid layout here, it makes placing down the stadium pretty easy without causing too much unnecessary damage. Like, if I wanted to place it down over here, well, I would probably have to make a mess in order to get it to fit into this, like, weird non-grid pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and place it down over here. Unfortunately, I really like this place. You know, it was served kind of as a transition from downtown to all these little single-family home neighborhoods over here. So I'll have to kind of work with that to create another transition. But anyways, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna start by destroying these buildings here. And unfortunately, there was a few buildings, I think, yeah, like this building here I had marked as historical because I was going for a certain vibe for this neighborhood. But it's okay, we'll figure this out. Oh shoot, I gotta hit pause here because buildings are just gonna start sprawling up again. And from what I could see, I may be able to save some of these buildings. Like this building, for example. I really like this building here. Is it? No, it wasn't even marked as historical, but it is now. I really like these buildings here, so I'm gonna keep this little strip of buildings here because I think the stadium fits perfectly within the square, and it like comes up to here, so I don't have to destroy this strip of buildings. I'm gonna try to keep as much stuff as I can. But first, what I'll do is I'm just gonna lay down a street going through here, because I really want to save these little buildings. Well, not little buildings, but these 3 buildings here. I really like the way they look in downtown. But everything else here can go. And I'm pretty sure the stadium will fit in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, look at that. Fits perfect. Boom. Now, one drawback. Oh, shoot. I'm just noticing something right now. Oh, shoot, that's right. I had a bus stop in here. Oh, crap. All right. Hang on. I'm going to remove this building. Wait, let me check. Oh, crap. Yeah, I did have a bus. Oh, man. So, in my experience, if you destroy a road that had any kind of public transportation route going through it, you're going to have a bad time. Hopefully, I'm able to fix this. Can I drag this station over here? Yes. Okay. It looks like it's going to work. If I would have hit play, I think it would have destroyed the bus route, and then I would have had to, like, delete the whole thing and recreate it. That's normally what happens when you do that sort of thing. So I'm just briefly going to hit play here. Oh my god, look at all the homeless people. Oh no, I probably displaced like thousands of people. What a terrible mayor I am. But I'm pretty sure this type of stuff happens in real life too, so I guess I'm no different from any other mayor. All right, well, let's place the stadium once again. Right here. Some people are not very happy. Others are very happy that it's there, I guess. And there we have it. Stadium is down. Perfect. So what's left to do now is to go into my campus zonage and then bridge the stadium into the rest of the campus. A little something like this. And I'm hoping that this is really going to be enough in order for me to upgrade to a level 5. I think so. I didn't read up on if this building attributes any attractiveness at all. Like, I'm not even sure if this is going to change anything. Let's check. The building is placed down. It's within our campus zone now. And I think it has contributed a little bit. I think we were at, like, what, 1188, I think this was. So I guess we have 100 points now. Maybe once we start winning games, it's going to bring that up. I know based on some reading that I did earlier today when I was starting out this episode that you have to really spam campus parks in order for it to make any sort of dent into your campus attractiveness. So I may have to go and place down some little plazas and stuff. Maybe I can place some down over here next to the stadium because I do have some empty space here. Maybe that'll help me out. Let's see. Let's go into my trade school. Let's place trade school fountain. Oh, great. Doesn't even fit. Fits right here, though. If I place a fountain there, which looks really nice. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We have like an extra, I don't know, 75 points. So I guess parks are really the way to go. Okay, so I may have to spend some time just spamming some little fountains and parks around the stadium and around the campus. I already have a few of them. I don't want to place too many to the point where it looks kind of ugly, but, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? All right, so we do have this one plaza here, this fountain. I think if I place down... Isn't there like another smaller academic statue? I can place this down here. Yeah, look at that. We're like halfway there now. Okay, well, I guess the key is just to spam parks. And then the rest, I think once we start winning some games as well, that's probably going to help out as well. I think you get a couple of points every time you win a game. All right, so this looks like it's the rear entrance for the stadium. What I'll do is use Surface Painter. And I'll add some pavement here going into the stadium. And I know that some of you commented about Surface Painter versus some ploppable asphalt. Ploppable asphalt is better, I agree, because it doesn't cause like these little weird gaps in the cement. But I don't know, I didn't really want to play around with too many mods. I guess the way around this would just be to hide these little gaps here with maybe some bushes. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe just like some simple bushes. There's no real good way to hide this. But it's okay. This is not like... This is not a high focus area anyways. And I think if I just maybe move around some trees a little bit. There. See, you can't even tell anymore. I'll have to be careful too, because I think this building causes a ton of noise pollution. And yeah, it does indeed. So I'll have to be careful for these citizens. I think so far they're okay. I don't know if the noise pollution is eventually going to get worse and start affecting them in the future. But I'm also wondering if I place down some trees, if that acts as like a natural sound barrier. That would be really cool if it did, and realistic too. Alright, so where do we stand as far as campus attractiveness? We're at 1434. I think only campus parks can contribute to the attractiveness. Because I tried a minute ago plopping down some regular parks, and it didn't do anything at all. So I guess I'm just gonna start plopping down some fountains. Is there any other places where I can put down some parks? Oh my god, like half the campus is on fire. Well, that's certainly not going to help our attractiveness. Oh, but look at that. We only have like 150 other points to go. 175. Okay, so 2 more parks maybe? And we can get this to work. Let's see. It looks like the academic statue number 1 is smaller. Oh, and I think... Yeah, we're eventually going to unlock the academic statue number 2. So what I'll do is I can replace a few of these, you know, parks that we have duplicates of. I can probably just replace a few of them with statue number 2, and that'll just create a little bit more variance. It'll look better. But I think if I use Anarchy, I could probably squeeze a park here. Oh, it looks alright. Once the trees start growing again, I'm sure it'll look alright. And then there's an empty space here. Maybe I can place something down. So of course I have to cheat a little bit with Anarchy, but let's see. Oh, that looks alright. What do you guys think? Let's see here. 1728. Oh my god, 1 more park, and I think that should be it. But where do I place another park? Maybe in the back here, behind this laboratory. I guess I'll do that. I'll just have to make sure that it's in the zone. And then, or actually, you know what? I could place another smaller building. It'll kind of blend in. Like another groundskeeping building, perhaps? Why not? Boom, right there. 2 groundskeeping buildings, just little maintenance buildings or something. And then a book club. You know, the book club is really small. You can pretty much fit it anywhere. But let's see. Oh my god, 50 more points. Not even. 48 more points. Another park would do the trick, but I'm going to go ahead and place down another book club. But where do I place down a book club? Right here. Okay, and there we go. Boom. 1842. We are now... Oh, shoot. I just missed the academic year. I was probably 30 seconds too late. All right. Well, no big deal. What I'll do now, guys, is I'll just skip ahead. We'll get to our level 5, and then I'll spend a little bit of time upgrading the campus once again. We'll probably have to destroy some more neighborhoods. Man, this is turning out to be a pretty violent episode. Yeah, so we'll have to expand the campus a little bit more to fit some other buildings, some of which are pretty huge, so that'll be interesting. So anyways, guys, I'll skip ahead, and I'll see you at level 5. Alright, guys, we made it! Level 5. We are now a prestigious institute. So that means that we unlocked all of the buildings available for the trade school. Awesome. Now, let's take a couple of minutes and place these down. And most of these buildings, I think, are pretty huge. So we'll just have to be a little mindful of where we're going to place these down. So first off, we have the trade school medical lab. And where would I like to place this down? I would like to place it down probably right here. So I am going to move the book club over a little bit. And then I don't think there's any historical buildings or anything I want to keep here. So let's just make sure that our campus zone encompasses this entire area. And we're going to place this down right here. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. As simple as that. And the next building is the beach volleyball club. Oh yeah, this is pretty small actually. Where could I fit this building? I'm trying to see if I could place it down where I placed one of the parks. But honestly, I'm probably just going to replace this. I'll just place it where the math club or whatever it was. There we are. And then, what else do we have? Okay, so we have the academic school statue number 2. And honestly, where could we even place this? I'm gonna place it over where the park was, or where the stadium is. So I'll remove this one, because this was like the park number 1, and place park number 2. That's actually quite nice. Looks like there was a big fire over here. Everything is charred. Alright, so we have the park down. And then, okay, perfect. Last but not least, we have the School of Engineering, which is absolutely massive. Okay, we're going to have to strategize a little bit here. Figure out where we're going to place this building down. And I'm going to have to destroy yet another large neighborhood. Actually, you know what? I could probably squeeze it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete the 2 buildings that I just placed down. I'm going to pause the game first before it affects the campus attractiveness, and then we drop down back to a level 4. That wouldn't be good. So, I'm going to destroy this entire block. I never really liked this block particularly anyways, so it doesn't hurt me too much to do this. And what I'll do is I'll place down the School of Engineering. Oh yeah, I got to expand the campus area. Oh my my god, look how much space this is taking up now. I never realized just how big this campus was going to become at the end of it. So I'm going to use Anarchy just a little bit so I can squeeze this building in here. Alright, so that looks pretty cool there. Now I'm going to go back into here. And the school medical lab. Oh, it just would have fit here. That would have looked pretty cool. Honestly, though, I could probably just squeeze it there and it would look alright. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then, really, the beach volleyball club, I didn't really need to move that after all, so I'm going to place it back where it was. Right here. And there we have it, guys. All of the buildings are placed down. Now what I'm going to do is spend a couple of minutes just setting everything up, beautifying the area, and then we'll be done with this part of town once and for all. One thing that I noticed, too, is this building actually has like a little throughway. And I think it would be cool. Like, I know this isn't really meant to do this, but I'm going to use Anarchy here. And I'm going to create a street going right through here. How cool is that going to be? And look at that, it goes right through the building. It looks like they may have at one point thought about incorporating this into the building with a road connection. I'm not sure why that wouldn't have happened, but look at that. Right through the underside of the building. Now, not only does that look cool, it actually kind of serves a purpose because we can now connect all of these little streets up. And then it gives us a little bit more room for some extra zoning in behind here. You know, a little something like that. Alright, so these buildings are going to go. And then we'll take care of the zoning along here. Clean everything up. And basically this entire block, we're starting from scratch. Kind of interesting. Alright. More people displaced. Oh my god, I'm so brutal this episode, guys. It's unbelievable. So I think what I'm going to do is expand the campus even further. And then from here, I'll go ahead and place... Oh, crap, there's not enough room. Not with Anarchy, there's not. There's always enough room with Anarchy. There. So I'll place that. And then I guess just... commercial buildings along here would be okay. And that should do it for the rest of this zone. What do you guys think? I think this should be alright. Now really the only thing left to do is to beautify the campus a little bit. So right now it's looking a little bare. So I'm going to add some trees here and there, you know, just some minor details. To make this even more prestigious than it already is. Nothing too crazy. I'm just going to add some trees. There, and then I would like to connect. I'd like to connect this up a little better. I'm going to shove this building a little bit off to the left. And then using some paths. Oh my god, I can't think anymore. Where are the paths? There we go. So I'm going to connect this up like that. And basically just you know, add some paths here and there. It not only provides better connectivity inside of the campus, but it also looks a little better too. You know, because not only is having a campus, not only is having a prestigious campus important, you know, you want it to look good too. And honestly, I find trees go a long way in this game. Like, you can get some areas that are otherwise really, like, bare and boring. Like, look at that. Just adding trees. Look at what it's done for the campus here. It looks really nice, I find, anyways. This is totally up to you guys. Some people may like it more bare and just plain. I really like trees, so I don't mind adding a ton of them throughout the town. Alright guys, well, what do you think? We're finally finished the Dunswell Institute of Technology. Look at that. Everything's going so well. Our student count's a little low, though. I don't think we have to worry too much about it, but what's happening is, from the reading that I've done, and I know you guys have mentioned this in the comments a lot, is like the universities that are from the base vanilla game they tend to be a little stronger than the DLC one, so they just siphon all of the students away from the other campuses. So anyway, as long as they're off for now, we shouldn't have any problems. I'm gonna leave them off until maybe we hit like 100,000 people, and then we just have the capacity to fill all of the universities throughout the city. So anyways, I think we're gonna be okay with this, guys. So that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you so much for watching. Wow, I really like the way this integrates into the city. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to comment and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Next episode, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know this episode I said I was going to work on Brightwood. We'll get there eventually. But, you know, there's a ton of other stuff that we have to get done in the city right now. So we'll see what I feel like doing for the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Until the next episode, take care.